नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, उद्या 13 मार्च 2023 गणित भाग 1 मॅथ्स 1 या विषयाच्या परीक्षेसाठी सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना मी वाखरे संजीव साहेबराव, श्रीमती गेंदीबाई ताराचंद चोपडा हायस्कूल आणि ज्युनियर कॉलेज गणित शिक्षक सर्वांना हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देत आहे। आणि याआधी मी गणित भाग 1 आणि गणित भाग 2 चे जे 2 व्हिडिओ बनवले त्या संदर्भात आपण खूप छान अशा प्रतिक्रिया दिल्या, खूप चांगला रिस्पॉन्स दिला। परंतु बऱ्याच विद्यार्थ्यांच्या काही कमेंट्स आल्या, सर हाच व्हिडिओ इंग्लिश माध्यमासाठी आणि सेमी इंग्रजी माध्यमासाठी तयार केला तर चांगलं होईल आणि थोडंसं व्हिडिओ मोठे होते। तरी सर्वांच्या कमेंट्सचा विचार करून मी एक शॉर्टकटमध्ये आणि सेमी इंग्लिश माध्यम तसेच मराठी माध्यमाच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना उपयुक्त येईल असा परीक्षेला जाता जाता मला काय माहिती पाहिजे, मला हे माहीत आहे की नाही, आणि एवढा व्हिडिओ पाहिला तरी आपण जास्तीत जास्त मार्क मिळवू शकतो या हेतूने मी हा व्हिडिओ तयार करत आहे। तरी परत एकदा सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना उद्याच्या गणित भाग 1 च्या परीक्षेसाठी हार्दिक शुभेच्छा। चला तर मग विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपण जाऊया मला हे माहिती आहे का। आय नो दिस Chapter number 1, similarity. What do we know in similarity? We must know general form of the linear equation. Ax plus by is equal to c is the general form of equation. There is a question to write the given equation in the general form. Then solve the linear equation by equating the coefficient, by graphical method and by Cramer's rule. We must know one question will be there surely, and find the value of determinant. 101% question 3 minus 2 5 4 minus 2, find the value of determinant. Next, if there is no question on this, there will be question solve the given linear equation by Cramer's rule. If there is no question on this, there will be question. They have given value of d, value of dx and value of dy, find the value of x and find the value of y. So very important question, graphical method, solve the linear equation by graphical method. 101% question will be there. If there will be no question for 4 marks by solve by graphical method, there will be question on activity based. Complete the following activity to draw the graph of given equation. So here IMP question is that. Then graphical and algebraic interpretation of the linear equation. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, दिलेल्या समीकरणाचं आलेखाचं स्वरूप आणि उकलीचं स्वरूप. If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, the graph of the equations are intersecting line and there is only one solution. जर a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, या आलेखांच्या छेदन रेषा आलेख रेषा एकमेकांना छेदणाऱ्या असतील आणि तेथे एकमेव सोल्युशन असेल. बट इफ a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 and is equal to c1 upon c2, then the graph of the equations are not distinct line but a same line and there are so many solutions. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, a1 छेद a2 बरोबर b1 छेद b2 बरोबर c1 छेद c2 असेल तरी या आलेख रेषा भिन्न नसून एकच असेल आणि त्यांना अनंत उकली असतील. बट if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 but not is equal to c1 upon c2, then the graph of the equations are parallel line and there is no any solution. जर a1 छेद a2 बरोबर आहे b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, then तर या समीकरणाच्या आलेख रेषा परस्परांना समांतर आहेत आणि त्यांना एकही उकल नाही. एवढा घटक आपल्याला येतोय का? आता आपण जाऊया भाग प्रकरण 2. प्रकरण 2 आहे क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन. IMP क्वेश्चन, तुम्हाला एखादं समीकरण दिलं जाईल, they have given equation and ask is the given equation is quadratic, yes or not. Without solving, you do not write yes or not. You must solve, because if x plus 5 upon x is equal to 5, is the given equation is quadratic, yes or not? There is no two order, but this is a quadratic equation. You cancel the variable of denominator by dividing, by multiplying x to the both sides, then x square plus 5 is equal to 5x. So x square minus 5x plus 5, this is the quadratic equation. So there is a 101% question on the right is the given equation is quadratic equation, or write the given equation in the standard form and write the value of ABC. Then I will ask 3 questions. Solve the given quadratic equation by factorization method, by completing square method, and by formula method. One question will be there. So we must know. Very important, by formula method, you must know formula x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. While solving the factorization method, for example, ax square plus bx plus c, you must know, but multiply a into c, find the factor of ac, the sum of the ac must be b. This is the method of factorization. While completing square method, you must remind that think first and second term and assume third term, which will be the square of any number. So these 3 examples are very important: factorization method, completing square method, and formula method. Then IMP question, find the value of discriminant. What do you mean by discriminant? विवेचक म्हणजे काय? Value of b square minus 4ac, that is called delta. The value of delta is b square minus 4ac. This is the value of discriminant. There will be question on this. Then nature of the roots of quadratic equation. Without solving the quadratic equation, we must know what types of nature of the roots. That nature of the roots depends on the value of delta, means b square minus 4ac. If the value of b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, means positive, the roots of quadratic equation are real and unequal. If the value of delta, means b square minus 4ac, is equal to 0, then roots of the given quadratic equation are real and equal. If the value of delta, means b square minus 4ac, is less than 0, what do you mean by less than 0? Means negative, then roots are not real number. So we must know. Then there will be question, 4x square plus kx plus 5 is equal to 0. One of the solution of the given equation is to find the value of k. Very IMP question. So, and we must know this. Then there will be one written example on the quadratic equation, and that written example may be depend on the age, maybe depend on the number, maybe depend on the relation between the denominator and numerator. So we must know all these factors. Now we are going to third chapter, that is arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, we must know what is the sequence. If the all number given in the series are related to each other by any rule, that series is called sequence. But after sequence, we must know what is the arithmetic progression. If in the given sequence, if the difference between any two consecutive number is the same, then that sequence is called arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression is our main aim. But we must know what is the GP. So what is the GP? If the ratio of any two consecutive term is a constant, that type of progression is called GP. Geometric progression. Now in arithmetic progression there will be question, if P1 is equal to 5 and common difference 2 is equal to 5, find the first 4 terms, find the 7th term. This is the question. Then they have given a sequence and they have asked you, is the given sequence is AP, yes or not? त्यांनी तुम्हाला एखादी सिक्वेन्स दिलेली असेल आणि दिलेली सिक्वेन्स ही अर्थमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन आहे की नाही, दिलेल्या सिक्वेन्स टर्मला T1 T2 T3 T4 म्हणा, कॉमन डिफरन्स करा. इफ द कॉमन डिफरन्स इज सेम then that sequence is AP. Then they have also write the first term and common difference. Can you write first term T1 is equal to A is equal to given and common difference is there. Then very IMP question, find the value of nth term. They are given 1, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. Find the 19th term T19. So there will be, we must know formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. And by using this formula, can you find the nth term? Then one more question, find the sum of the nth term. Sum of the nth term, very IMP formula, Sn is equal to n upon 2 into square bracket 2A plus in bracket n minus 1 into D square bracket complete. So there is an alternative formula. If we know first term and last term, can you use this formula? Sn is equal to n upon 2 into T1 plus Tn. This is the also formula. But there will be some problem. We must know when we find the Sn and when we find the Tn. If I have question, in auditorium there are 24 chairs. In 24 chairs in the first row, 27 chairs in the second, 30 in the third, 33 in the fourth. There are 15 rows. There are 15 rows. Find the chair in the 15th rows. Find the chair in the 15th rows and find the chair in the hall. Find the chair in the 15th row, you must find Tn, and while finding the total chair, you find the Sn. There will be some problematic question depending on while written example. If I have given one question, Siley invested 5 rupees in the February month first day, 7 rupees second day, 9 rupees third day, and 11 rupees, and February 2020 she saves in this way. Find the total saving of Siley's of the February month 2020. You must know what is the leap year and what is the difference between for February. What is the leap year? If the year is complete divisible by 4, that year is called leap year. In leap year, February month there will be 29th day. So you find S29, or if they ask what is the last day saving, you find T28. Sorry, T29. So there will be such as question. There will be one more question of the cold station, 5 days cold station. Temperature is in arithmetic progression. So that type of question will be very important. Now we are going to fourth lesson, that is financial planning. We must know when the GST in the India start, in the Maharashtra start, that date. Then what is the GST? What is the CGST? What is the SGST? One question will be there. Simple question. The GST of one material is 18%. Find the CGST and what is the SGST. So CGST or SGST is half of GST. We must know what is the PAN number, what is the GSTIN number, and what is the how we can find the GST. So PAN means permanent account number. In PAN number there are 10 digit. This is the 10 digit number, but GSTIN is a 15 digit number. So we must find the amount of GST paid on the material. So that in this question we must know the percentage, and that is very simple question. Then we must know what is the input tax, what is the output tax, what is the GST payable. When I have purchased, I am wholesaler, I have purchased one goods from the whole company, then I paid some GST. That GST is called input tax. But when I sell that material to the other person, then I collect the GST, and that is the output GST. But at that time, I want to pay some GST to the government. And that is the GST payable. That means output tax minus input tax. So we must know what is the share and what is the face value, what is the market value. When we start a company, we collect the investment, and that small part of the investment is called share, and we give the certificate to the shareholder, and the value written on the share certificate is called face value. But when we sell these shares in the market, but at that time the value of that share will be different, and that value is called market value. We must know, very IMP question will be there. They have given face value and market value, and type of is the share is at premium, at discount, at par. If the value of market value is greater than face value, then share is at premium. If the value of market value and face value is the same, then share is at par. And if the market value is less than face value, then share is at discount. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, जर बाजारभाव किंमत ही जास्त असेल दर्शनी किमतीपेक्षा, तर तो शेअर हा आधी मूल्यावर चाललेला आहे. आणि जर त्या शेअरची किंमत, बाजारभाव किंमत आणि दर्शनी किंमत बरोबर असेल, तर तो शेअर हा सममूल्य चाललेला आहे. परंतु जर बाजारभाव किंमत ही दर्शनी किमतीपेक्षा कमी असेल, तर त्याला अवमूल्यावर आहे असे म्हणतात. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपल्याला रेट ऑफ रिटर्न काढताना महत्त्वाचा फॉर्म्युला माहिती पाहिजे की टोटल डिव्हिडंड अपॉन टोटल इन्व्हेस्टमेंट इंटू 100. तर परताव्याचा दर आपल्याला किती डिव्हिडंड मिळाला आहे ते गुणिले आपण किती, ते गुणिले 100 भागिले आपण किती रक्कम गुंतवलेली आहे ते. त्यानंतर आपल्याला कोणत्या गोष्टीवर किती जीएसटीचा प्रकार माहिती पाहिजे. समजा मी विचारलं की खाली द रेट ऑफ जीएसटी इज 5% ऑन विच गुड्स, तर यामध्ये किंवा 0%, तर 0% कोणत्यावर असते, ज्या अत्यावश्यक वस्तू आहेत त्यावर 0% जीएसटी असतो. म्हणजे कोणत्या प्रकारच्या वस्तूवर किती जीएसटी आहे ते सुद्धा आपल्याला माहिती पाहिजे. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, ब्रोकरेज इज ऑलवेज कॅल्क्युलेटेड ऑन द मार्केट व्हॅल्यू. ब्रोकरेज दलाल ही नेहमी बाजारभावाच्या किमतीवर काढली जाते, आणि जीएसटी हा नेहमी ब्रोकरेजवर घेतला जातो. आणि शेअर ज्यावेळेस आपण खरेदी करतो त्यावेळेस त्याची खरेदी किंमत परचेस प्राइस इज इक्वल टू मार्केट व्हॅल्यू प्लस ब्रोकरेज plus GST. But when we sell the shares, the selling price is equal to market value minus brokerage plus GST. We must know this. Now we are going to last chapter and very IMP chapter. Sorry, second last chapter, that is the probability. Very IMP, very easy chapter. We must know what is the random experiment. When we in daily life we can do many experiment, but the experiment whose outcomes we know already, but we can't predict perfect outcome. That types of experiment is called random experiment. So, for example, I have tossed a coin. What will be on the upper face? I know there must be head or tail, but I can't predict 100% head or 100% tail. That type of experiment are called random experiment. And the outcomes, all outcomes are written in the curly bracket, and that is called sample space. And we must know, I will tell some experiment and there's sample space. One coin toss, sample space H, T. 2 coin HH, HT, TH, TT, 3 coin HHH, TTH, and TTT, TTH, THT, and HTT. 8 number of yes are there. I have tossed dice. What is the number on the upper page? Dice. S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have drawn 2 dice. What will be the yes? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 1, 2, 6. Dash. To dash. And similarly, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, dash 6, 6. Number of yes are 36. So that type of very IMP question will be there. 1 card drawn from the well shuffled playing cards. We must know in playing card there are 52 cards. Diamond, heart, spade and club. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, योग्य रीतीने पिसलेल्या पत्त्याच्या कॅप मधून एक पत्ता काढलेला पत्ता कोणता असेल? चौकट, बदाम, इस्पीक, किल्वर, एक्का ते राजा यापैकी कोणताही. नंबर ऑफ यस आर 52. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू द इव्हेंट. व्हॉट इज द इव्हेंट? घटना म्हणजे काय? इफ I have thrown dice, the sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I predict that the number on the upper face is even number. That is my event. And as per event, number on the upper face is even number 2, 4, 6. So probability of that event is, the formula to find the probability is probability of event A is equal to number of A upon number of yes. We must know that. So number of A is equal to 3, number of yes 6. So 3 upon 6, 1 upon 2. We must know probability. Probability is always, probability of any event A is always equal to 0 or greater than 0. At equal to 1 or less than 0. कोणत्याही घटनेची संभाव्यता ही एक तर 0 असू शकते किंवा 1 असू शकते किंवा 0 पेक्षा मोठी आणि 1 पेक्षा लहान. Very IMP question will be there. So we must know probability. Some question will be there. There are 2 boys and 3 girls. We want to prepare a committee of 2 members. 2 boys B1, B2, 3 girls G1, G1, G2, G3. We can predict, we can prepare the committee. Similarly, probability there will be one more question I have taken in the last video. In back there are red, blue, white ball, number of red ball, white ball, and number of white ball 10. Probability of taken red ball is 1 upon 3. Probability of B 1 upon 5. Find the number of red ball and white ball. IMP question. Then now we are going to last chapter, that is the statistics. In statistics, we want to find the mean. This is the measure of central tendency. There are 3 types of measure of central tendency. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, केंद्रीय कोनाच्या 3 प्रवृत्ती आहेत. पहिले मध्य बहुलक, मीन, मीडियन मोड. मध्य काढण्याच्या 3 पद्धती आहेत. There are 3 methods of mean. डायरेक्ट मीन, सरळ मध्य पद्धती, ॲज्युम्ड मीन, गृहीत मध्य पद्धती, आणि स्टेप डेविएशन विचलन पद्धती. फॉर्म्युला फॉर डायरेक्ट मेथड सिग्मा fi x upon sigma fi. Assumed mean, in assumed mean you must find xi. What is the xi? Xi means you must know you must assume the A. What is the A? The class mark having the maximum frequency is called A, and A plus D means x bar. So mean is equal to A plus D bar, but you must know D bar d bar is equal to sigma fi di upon sigma fi. While finding the step deviation, formula is a plus u bar g, but here you must know u bar. U bar can you find by using the formula sigma fi ui upon sigma fi. What is the g? G is the GCD of the di. Now, very IMP question, find the median of the given data. While finding the median, you must prepare the in chart a new column, that is the cumulative frequency less than type, and then the total number of frequency n upon 2, in which the n upon 2 number will be there. This is the median class, and lower frequency of the lower limit is called L, and can you use this formula median L plus in bracket n upon 2 minus f upon f into bracket h. This is the formula to find the median. Now mod L plus in square bracket f1 minus f0 upon 2 f1 minus f0 minus f1 square bracket into h. So very IMP question will be there on pie diagram. Suppose this is the building built by me, and the expenditure on while building the building, the labor charges 2 lakhs, bricks 1 lakhs, then steel 1.5 lakhs, then cement 2.5 lakhs, and total expenditure something is given 7 lakhs 20,000. Draw the pie diagram of the given data. You must prepare the chart, and you must find the measure of central measure of central angle of each atom, and formula to find the measure of central angle, expenditure on the atom into 360 upon total expenditure. By using this, you can find the measure of central angle of each atom, and can you draw that measure on the pie diagram. This is a very important question. Next question is that draw the histogram and frequency polygon. You must know in histogram your class must be continued class. Why? And second question will be there, if the class are not from 0 to n or not from start, for example 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70, 80. This is not from this start from 0, but here 10, 20, 50 will be start. We can take from here 50 directly, but we must assume that this is the crank mark. You must remind this, and with the help of histogram, you also find the frequency polygon. There are two methods of frequency polygon, with the help of histogram and by plotting the point. So we must cover all this in this lecture. So once more, all the best to all. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, उद्याच्या परीक्षेसाठी सर्वांना हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. सर्वांनी जाता आता परत एकदा व्हिडिओ वारंवार पहा, परंतु कोणताही प्रश्न सोडवल्याशिवाय राहू नका. सर्वांना हार्दिक शुभेच्छा.